Neville Longbottom may seem to be a secondary character, but he's actually part of the glue that ties many of the story's plot in Harry Potter series together. There is an upsetting amount of Neville Longbottom's backstory that is left out of the movies. So much so that even Matthew Lewis, the actor who plays the part of Neville, feels that his character kind of got gibed. Neville, although he seems to be a secondary character, but in the books, he is actually the main part of the story. So understandably, it can be easy to dismiss Neville as a background character if you only have seen the movies. And in this video, we're gonna talk about the 6 facts of Neville Longbottom that only happened in the book. But before starting the video, if you are new here, then please subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon so you won't miss any update. And now without wasting any moment, let's begin the video. Number 1. Neville wasn't actually bad at magic. In both the films and the books, audience are given the impression that Neville is a disaster when it comes to spells and potions. Readers know that the only subject he excels at seems to be herbology, a subject that requires minimum wand use. However, the reason for this is because Neville is actually using his father's old wand, and since the wand chosen the wizards, it seems that his father's wand is just simply not compatible with Neville, and explains why Neville's talent seems to get better in later films. In Deathly Hallows, Neville is finally able to get his own wand after his breaks during the Battle of the Department of Mysteries. Number 2. His parents are alive. Neville gets to give a brief summary of his parents' history in The Order of the Phoenix, but as readers well known, their story is severely cut short. In the films, it might be easy to assume that Neville's parents died at the hands of Bellatrix Lestrange's torture. In fact, even Harry, Ron and Hermione summarize this during their first 4 years with Neville at Hogwarts. During their 5th year, when the group is visiting Ron's father at St. Mungo's Hospital for magical maladies and injuries, they run into Neville in the Janus Thicky ward where he is visiting his parents. Neville seems embarrassed and ashamed at first as his mother wanders over to him to give a piece of wrapping paper as she clearly has a mindset of a child. It's a heart-wrenching moment, but had to be cut to the film for time purposes. Matthew Lewis has spoken on his disappointment from this scene, in particular not appearing in the films. Number 3. Neville was put under the Imperious Curse. During the Goblet of Fire, Mad-Eye Moody becomes the defense against the Dark Arts teacher, which was secretly Barty Crouch Jr. This is when Neville and his classmates learn about the unforgivable curse. In the books, there is a scene where Neville actually induced the Imperious Curse. Perhaps they keep this out of the films to contain a family-friendly rating. Moody puts him under the spell to let the class see what the curse is like. Moody has Neville perform quite astonishing gymnastic tricks which he is not able to do otherwise. This is a particularly cruel even in Neville's life, considering this how his parents end up in their current condition. Number 4. He asks Hermione to the Yellow Ball. Hermione is a friend to Neville from the first time they ride the Hogwarts Express. You may remember her in the first film when she is helping search the train for Neville's toad Trevor. However, Hermione continues this act of kindness throughout the year at Hogwarts together, so naturally Neville develops somewhat of a crush on Hermione and asks her to the Yule Ball. She declines since she has already accepted the invitation from Victor Crumb. And you know the fun facts, guys, Lewis apparently had a real-life crush on Emma Watson around the time that they filmed the Yule Ball scene. Number 5. Hes Tortured A Lot. The first time that we see Neville involved in some kind of torture is when Hermione hits him with the Petrificus Totalis body binding spell. Although her intentions are good, it's still a traumatizing moment for him. Neville also suffers a series of cruel spells and jinxes from Draco Malfoy throughout his year at Hogwarts before he is subject to a real torture by Death Eaters. During the Battle of the Departments of Mysteries, the Death Eater Dolohov breaks not only Neville's wand but also breaks his nose. Then during the 7th year, under a Death Eater run Hogwarts, Neville undergoes several beatings and torture from refusing to listen to their ruling and for, surprisingly, his snarky remarks. Number 6. Voldemort set him on fire. In the final book, Voldemort's grand commentary involves him telling the Hogwarts students that there will be no more shouting ceremony. He brings out the shouting hat and tells everyone that they will all be in Slytherin. Voldemort then magically places the hat on Neville's head and puts him in the body binding spell. Then he says, Neville here is now going to demonstrate what happens to anyone foolish enough to continue to appease me. And he sets the sorting hat on fire. Yeah, that's a real thing that happens in the books. At the moment, an army of students and Groff the Giant comes to face Voldemort, and Neville is able to escape his solo torture chamber. This is the moment that the sword of Gryffindor presents itself to him. But in the movie, we didn't see anything like that. So that's it for today, Parallels. I hope you like this video, and if you really enjoyed this, then please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you are visiting this channel first time, because I keep bringing Harry Potter stuff like that regularly. And now you can also follow me on Instagram to see iconic memes of Harry Potter. Link is in the description. And now I will see you in my next one. Till then, take care, goodbye, and stay away from the muggles.